Mike Perlack here to entertain you with the help of the cutting crew. Whoa! I just perished in your hands tonight. Maybe it was something you whispered. I just perished in your hands tonight. Perhaps it was a special embrace. I just perished in your hands tonight. Keep searching for something I can't grasp. Broken souls lie all over the place, and I don't see any simpler way to fix all this. Alright, that's enough of that. So if I just change the lyrics and play it on a shitty guitar, oops, Shiati guitar, maybe I'll be alright. So I can continue to introduce my videos that way. Thank God I still have all my songbooks from when I was a child. Anywho, as promised, I'm going to do a video further elaborating on my video short. Yeah, I am sick of this go along to get along globalist BS. Meanwhile, the U.S. taxpayers split the bill, pay all the take responsibility for the check and pay for all the bills. And that's been going on for years. That's why I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by DJT's idea. DJT is not perfect, but I'm intrigued by his idea about no more income tax. Let's fund the government through trade. Now, if that happens, political elitist wealth would go bye-bye within a year or less. That'll never happen. But I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm intrigued by that idea. It's almost as if the elitists are saying, the political elitists of our country are saying, wait, you're gonna take our right to fund our interests with money from our country's workers? Yeah, I said the word "our" 3 times because I honestly believe that there are people in the government that they think the country belongs to them. Yep, the AOCs and the Omars and the Pelosi's and the Schumers. These people believe that the government is that the country, not that the country is theirs. Yeah, they're like, how dare you take our rights like that to get our money from our workers. Yeah, and you're going to force us to work hard and do our job every day to earn that lifelong salary we get under the rules of the Constitution? Yeah. They get their senators, presidents, they get their salaries for life. You know of any job, us lowly workers, where that factors in? Even if you're done, you don't do a good job and you get voted out, you still get your salary. I'm a nerd at heart, I guess. When I was growing up, I was in the basement of the library where there was a bookstore, and I bought for 10 cents the very book at a local library. I bought for 10 cents the very book that they used to teach 8th graders the Constitution. Yeah, believe me, reading that book when you were in 8th grade and then when you're a little older, it's quite the difference. Yeah, they get these salaries for life, so they can get voted in to an official office, and then if they get voted out because they didn't do a good job, they still get that salary for life. For life. Wasn't it Ben Franklin who said once they figure out they can vote themselves money, that might spell the end of the Republic, the beginning of the end of the Republic. That's why I like when number 45, soon to be 47, says, about in regards to the tax breaks that he gets. Because I hate what they're doing to the country. So you're damn right I'm going to take advantage of every tax cut I can get. That's why this, taxing the rich is all BS. Rich people are rich for a reason. They know how finances work. They know the little tricks to legally hide their money so they don't have to worry about getting taxed. And then they'll take it out and invest in it when things are better financially. If I had money, you're damn straight I'm going to do everything I can to protect it. The government's not going to tax me on anything more than my income and whatever I might have earned in interest through savings. That's it. Beyond that, nope, you don't get nothing else. Boy, remember that debate stage when Trump pointed that out? Hillary didn't have much to say to that, did she? Check Dave Chappelle when he was on SNL, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So for 10 cents, I bought the very book they use to teach 8th graders the Constitution out of the basement of a local library bookstore. I keep it in a secure place because if the AOC and Omars of the world gain more and more power and decide one day, the Constitution works a little too well for we the people and doesn't work too good for we the me. Yeah. AOC and Omar, those are definitely good examples of people who are more concerned with we the me, not we the people, we the me. And they might see fit to destroy the original. And then that one I got tucked away might be the only thing we have going forward after the war. Now you wonder why, or if you're still wondering why, there are more than half the country are, as Hillary so elegantly put it, deplorable. Stop wondering. I believe, and I think you're a fool if you don't believe, that there are people in power in our government that believe they are better than you and me, that they know better than you and me. I've been accused of just acting. Just acting like a Trump supporter on this channel in the past. I've been accused of that by people. It's like they're totally unable to perceive or conceive reality beyond what they read out of the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times. It's like they can't form their own idea. They can't look at things around them and form their own idea of what they're seeing. Hive mind. It's like they're always looking for, what am I supposed to think about this situation? What am I supposed to say? Pathetic. It's freaking pathetic, man. Probably, I would guess, probably since World War II, everybody every elected official, be it senator, president, whatever, has acquired more wealth by simply being elected. And Bill Clinton, he made the most. He made the most in recent history out of all of them. Bill Clinton made the most. DJT, yeah, he's the first whose net worth went down because he became president. Now, with Truth Social and he's getting it back, and good, I say. and he keeps cashing in on the legalized weaponization against him. Hell, I would. That mug shot everybody wants on a mug or a T-shirt. Hell, I'd be cashing in on it. Hey, capitalism. I want to make money too. One of the things I thought when I was a child, still growing up, and I thought, that whole salary for life that these elected officials get, I might be okay with that if they were working for the legal American citizen, but they're not. They're working for themselves and their godless, self-righteous wants. That's what they're working for. I used to think, well, becoming an elected public, office, you're kind of like sacrificing your private life. You probably have to pay for security and all that stuff. So that's how I would justify it. When I was brainwashed. Not anymore. These people don't work for us. These people don't work for legal American citizens anymore. It's a whole another ball game. All right, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm just gonna end on a slightly lighter note and talk about something that I made a video joking about it a while back, maybe a couple weeks ago, on the fact that I am slowly but surely becoming ambidextrous. In other words, able to write, or able to use both my right and left hand. At doing the same things. And I just want to tell briefly how it all came about. So, on my way to becoming ambidextrous. It started out, truth be told, probably about a year ago when I was at work. I do a lot of lifting and putting and lifting and putting. And I had lifted and I felt something in my right bicep that felt to me like a tear. I was like, included, annoying pain. I didn't go to the doctor or anything like that. It's just I made a conscious effort at that point to put the load on my left arm now. So it started that way. Then I started to realize, I can do this with my left hand. Why don't I try doing this with my left? Then before I knew it, I was writing. I was, making out, writing out labels and stuff for things, my duties at my job, and I just got more and more started using my left hand and putting more of the load on my left hand. And I really had quite success for it with it. Just overall, using the left side of my body more than the right, as I've done up to this point for most of my life, including putting more weight now on my left leg as opposed to my right leg. So it's even kind of corresponding with that. But I don't want this to be too long. But the only other points I want to make, I think I always could. I just had no reason to put the effort until that tear in my bicep, my right arm. And also, too, my right hand cramps up sometimes. And there's been times when I'm carrying something and I drop it and I'm like, what the hell? And it's just an annoying thing that happens once in a blue moon with my right hand, just because it gets so cramped up. It's like, damn, I think to myself, one of these days I'm going to be holding on to something like expensive and difficult to replace and drop it and break it. that would suck. But, so anyways, up until this point, I really never had a motivation to put the extra effort in to use my left hand more and more. But I'm doing it now, and I'm having success with it. Sometimes it's just a matter of just taking the time to think before I do. Just taking that extra second. And actually, more recently, since I've been doing this now for over a year, I'm finding myself even leading now when I walk with my left leg, with my left foot, which is kind of weird. And I get the pain in my when I write a lot with my left hand. I get pain in it, but the pain is just like the pain I felt in my right hand when I was a child and I had to write a long essay out with my right hand. We didn't use computers, or at least not in grade school. But the pain I feel, it's like, and now. I think now I'm almost ready where I think I'll be starting to open up jars with my left hand because it's getting stronger. So, well, that's my story of being on the road to becoming ambidextrous. All right, I really need to wind down now and try to relax. I'll probably fall asleep, but I'm going to try to watch this movie, The Hitcher 2. I've been waiting. Starring the original actor C. Thomas Howell from the original classic The Hitcher, and also starring Kari War. She was on the show Sliders that I enjoyed when I was a kid. A little bit before my time, but I learned this much later only because Colin Quinn was on SNL in the 90s. But apparently her and Colin Quinn were on a show on MTV called Remote Control. And the movie also stars Gary Busey's son, Jake. I'm going to try to watch it. I'll probably fall asleep. But Mike Perlak, thank you for your time.